Thank you for listening to this audiobook. This is Dark Vows, written by Katheryn Rosseau and narrated by Google Play auto-narrated voice, Michelle. Audio copyright 2025, published by Katheryn Rosseau. Prologue. Circle of Mafia. Years before, Belgrade, Serbia. We landed on the private runway located on the property of Milan Stankovic, known as the Prince of the Clan that bears his surname, one of the most notable of the Serbian mafia, and the most influential and dangerous in Europe. This unexpected trip promises an advantageous alliance for my business. At least that's what I hope for taking the time to come here. We have some points of disagreement regarding illegal prostitution, but business is business, and I do not interfere in the activities of my allies. The advantage of having a relationship with it guarantees us connections with the East and West, a link that enables strategic routes for sending goods between border territories and enables relevant international connections. The invitation came from Milan for us to meet at his home for a private meeting. When I received his call, I was surprised and at the same time suspicious when he said that I had been appointed by Vincenzo Ranieri, the second-ranking man in the 'Ndrangheta, with whom I have maintained close ties due to a long-standing truce established between our fathers that has lasted for some years. That was all I knew when I set foot on Serbian soil, the names of two notable mafiosos and their organizations, a proposal that he said was irrefutable with one single requirement: everything discussed in that meeting would be confidential. Which is nothing new to me. I was born in the cradle of the mafia, where communication was always treated with secrecy. As soon as I got off my jet, two security guards approached me. One of them went to speak to my pilot, and the other came to meet me, asking me to accompany him to Milan's house. On the way, I could see the grandeur of the property, which is located far from the city, surrounded by security guards at strategic points, huge lawns, and an old mansion that looks more like a castle due to the natural stones that stand out on the walls. However, what impressed me was the lack of walls around the property. I know Milan's reputation, and any attempt to invade its space could turn into a war, but I still think it's risky to keep its imposing fortress free of walls. The security guard leads me to the main entrance, opening a huge wooden door. In the office, Milan and Vincenzo were sitting relaxed, laughing about something. "Dmitry, when I found out you had landed on my land, I was surprised. I thought you would give up at the last minute," Milan says, coming to greet me. I can recognize a good opportunity.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?